Yeah, good evening guys. I hope you are all doing great. It's your boy Don's Graphics. Welcome back to our channel. In today's lesson, I will be showing you how you can design an awesome birthday flyer using your Pixellab application. Please, if you are coming across our channel for the first time, make sure that you are subscribed and also turn on post notifications so that you don't miss out any of our awesome design tips and other interesting tutorials that we share here regularly. That said, let's begin the birthday design. So I will delete the text, this default text, since we will not even be working with it. I'm going to delete it, and after deleting it, I would love us to click here on these three dots, which is the portion where we'll be able to set the background. So right now I'm going to click on image size, and we change the width to a 10 value. Just 1098 is okay. You make sure the width is 1098 and the height is unchanged 1280, so that we can have an interface like this. But after achieving this, click here on this background setting. Then you select from gallery, and I will be sharing the background and other resources that I will be using for this design with you guys. So this is it. I would love us to use this background. You can just shift it a bit like so, but then click here on a check mark after adjusting it to this point, so that you can have something like this. This is okay. And the next thing that I would love to do now is to come here and bring in the birthday element. The element here, I mean the person celebrating the birthday. So right now I'm going to begin with this, but I'm going to crop it so that it becomes just as we want it. You can go now to your size and reduce this in size a bit, but then position it here. So you can just make it to be 50%. Then go back to import, which is this button. Click on it to bring in the second image. And right now this is the second image that we are using, so I'm cropping it out as well so that it cannot be too obvious. So this, we'll position this here without any issues, and we can also reduce the size of this a bit, just to about 65. Then we place it here, and after placing it there, go to your import button. And you're going to import the last image, which is this one. So this is it. And what we're going to do, in order to make this image to rhyme with this one here, we're going to give it the same size. So we're going to give this to be 50, also 50%, so that they can rhyme properly to what we are doing. So we're going to bring this now here and shift it up a bit. So after shifting it up, go to your layer and send it to back, so it should be the last image on the background. And after checking everything, we're okay with that. What we're going to do now is to go back to our layer and lock it up using these lock buttons. Why are we locking this up? So that when we are doing other stuff, it cannot interrupt us. Now what we're going to do is to try to blend these images, and right now I'm going to click on my shape here to create a fading effect. Please, if you haven't watched our recent tutorial, a tutorial we did on how to create the fading effect, kindly click on this channel, Don's Graphics, and check through my videos. You will see a video I did on creating the fading or the blur effect. So that's just what we want to do, but then you can still pay particular close attention here and see how we're going to run this. So we are going to click on gradient to set the color. And one important thing, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to like this tutorial. Thank you so much. So click on gradient, we click on gradient, and after clicking on gradient, I want you to click here on the plus button, which will now allow us to set the gradient size, so the gradient color, or the fading effect. So we're going to click here and also to click here to adjust or to set the first gradient color, but then reduce the opacity of this. As you can see, this last option here stands for your color opacity. So we're going to make this transparent by bringing it completely to the left, and you click OK, so that we can have it all looking like this. But then what we're going to do is to shift this up a bit, then we'll click OK, and as you can see, we've created this successfully. So we're going to place it here, but as you can see, this color is not good, so we're going to change the color into white. Okay, let's try out white. Yeah, so we're going to leave this to white, but look at what we're going to do. We don't want it to cover this first image, so we're going to play around with this fade that we have created by going to layer and pushing it down, okay, so that it falls just below, directly below the first image. Okay, great. So after achieving that, you can now see that somehow this image has blended with the background. So that is the use of fading. Go to your copy option, copy this out and bring it here also. So we want to make this other one to fade up as well. So what are we going to do? We're going to go to layer and shift this also to fall below, so that everything aligns perfectly, just like what you are seeing now. So everything is in order, it's in place. When you check and you are sure that everything is in order as you want, go to layer and lock everything up, like I said, so that it doesn't interrupt you when you are doing other stuff. Okay guys, so right now we can't leave this other image like this also, because everything is hanging down here, which does not make sense. And by the way, we are also going to write some stuff here. We are going to write a birthday wish, and we're also going to include some flower decorations down here. So what do? We're going to go to our import option, which is this other button right here. Go to your import option, and I'm going to check through my gallery to bring in some tone paper element, which I believe will be of great value there. So right now I'm checking the tone paper element that we're going to use for that particular effect. So this is it here. As you can see, it's a tone paper PNG, but look at what I'm going to do. I'm just going to size this up, okay, then I position it here like this. So after positioning it this way, make a copy of it, rotate it nicely and bring it here, such that we have it all fixed out like this. Then you can go to layer and lock it up as well. Good. So everything is now in order. Every other element has been aligned, but we still need to do more, because we still need to include some write-ups here that can make the whole work awesome. And right away I'm going to begin with bringing in some flower elements. So this is where I clicked. Take note of that. I click on import to go to my gallery and bring in another PNG flower image. Like I promised, I'm sharing all of these resources with you in the video description, so please kindly check it out on the video description. So this is the second flower that we want to use. And how do we make good use of this? Simply rotate it a bit and then position it here nicely. So we can position it here like so, and after positioning it here, we can make a duplicate of it, double it and place it up like this, and go to layer and you also lock this up. Awesome. After attaining that, we're still going to bring in some other flower element that I believe will be of great value. So I'm going to go through my photo gallery once more to bring in one particular flower that I want us to use. So this is it here, but look at how we are going to play around with it. First of all, go to your color filters, click on color filters, increase or play around with the hue until about 70. Minus 70 is okay. This is the hue color that we're using, minus 70. Then you click OK, so that we can have this. Why I choose this color for the flower is because the background has some purple color elements on it, so I just want everything to rhyme up. And then we're going to reduce this nicely, as you can see. Then we rotate it a bit, bring it here and click to back. So click on this button, to back button, so that it stands here, and break it down a bit. Now we're going to copy it, make a copy of it, bring it here as well, and tap to back. So we're using the same to back button for that work. Okay, so that everything I'm looking nicely like this. Just make sure everything is aligned perfectly. Okay, go to your layer now and lock up the necessary flower elements. Great. Now after putting all of this in place, the next thing that we need to do is to start bringing in the text. So I'm going to click here on letter A, which stands for our text on Pixellab. And I hope at this juncture you must have subscribed to the channel and like this tutorial. Please kindly do that if you haven't. If you are yet to do that, kindly subscribe, like the tutorial, and above all, drop your comments. So I'm going to double tap, put a new text. So the name of the celebrant is Blessing. Of course, Blessing here is the name of the person celebrating the birthday. So I'm just going to write simple Blessing. Go to your color and change the color to color black. Go to your font, pay close attention here to the font I'm using, and the name of this font is Nexa Heavy. So click on it, click OK. It's Nexa. But then look at what we're going to do. We're going to reduce the size of this a bit, and after reducing the size, come to spacing. We're going to need the spacing button. Increase your spacing completely. So increase the spacing completely, and you come back to relative position. Relative position here will help you to align the text properly, perhaps to the middle of your design page. So we're going to click here on this button, which is your relative center position. So after clicking there, send this up a bit, but then copy this same letter so that we have a duplicate of it. I want to maintain the same font, so that is exactly why I'm using this. So copy the same font, double tap on it, to write the other name of the birthday girl. I love Nigerian names so much, especially names that start with Chi. I learned in Nigeria Chi means God. I don't know much because I'm not from Nigeria, but a lot of our followers and viewers are from Nigeria. Shout out to you guys, and if I pronounce this word Chi well, let me know in the comment section. I will be reading your comments. So our birthday celebrant, the name is Chisom. So it's Chisom, a very nice name though. And what I'm going to do here is to go to spacing and undo the spacing. So for this one, for the name Chisom, we don't need that kind of long spacing, so just undo it by clicking on this button, and you undo and you click on your check mark. But look at what we're going to do. Don't go yet. Come to size and we step this up. So we're going to step this up to about 50. Then you click on your check mark. Come now to your relative position. Of course, like I said, relative position helps you to enhance the principle of balance in graphic design. So we're going to use this middle button, but then we use position now to send it closer to Blessing. So the name is Blessing Chisom. And what are we going to do right now to let Blessing know that it's her birthday? We're going to bring in the date. But then how do we bring in the date? We're going to use an element, and we are going to get that element from import. For you, I will leave the element in the video description through a link. Kindly check on that link, you'll get all of these resources. So we're going to use this. Why I choose this particular shape, you can see it's a rounded shape with this kind of curvy edges. I love it so much. I just want us to play around with it. But look at what we're going to do right away. we're going to go to erase color, enable your erase color, and as you can see, the white has completely disappeared. Increase tolerance a bit, click on this check mark, and you have this right now. And look at what we're going to do, right? We're going to go to color, enable your color, and we're going to give it this other color right here. So I just want us to use this color for that, this kind of light blue, as I can put it. So going to put this here, okay, but I'm not satisfied though. I'm not satisfied with this, so I want us to go to shape and select a circle, give the circle the same kind of color like the shape, but then reduce it in size. Okay, reduce this so well, and place it on top of the first shape. Then you can go now to your layer and select here. How do you select? By clicking here, then select the two shapes, of course this and this. Select, we are going to mesh them all together. Perfect. So we have this, and look at what we're going to do. We're going to go to this font, sorry, to this name, Chisholm. Then we copy it. Okay, after copying, you double tap and write the date. So this birthday comes up on the 15th of December 2023. So just click OK, and then we have it right here. But then we're going to size it down just to about 40. Now come to your alignment, come to text alignment, make sure the text is still highlighted. Use a middle alignment, very important. Then you break the paragraph to 3. We want it to be in 3 lines. Then go to size once again and reduce the size just to about 35. It's okay. Use your position now to play around with it until it sits well on that shape. So we have 15th December 2023. It's going to be a birthday for the beautiful girl, celebrating her birthday. And right now, after putting all of this, and you check and you confirm that everything is well in place, proceed by click to this other middle button and click here to import another birthday icon. So I have this one here with me. I'm just going to crop it. I removed the background of this using photo room, and I got this from Pinterest. So I downloaded this stock image, or this typography, birthday typography from Pinterest. And look at what we're going to do. We're going to change the color to black. As you can see, it's in black, but I don't want us to leave it like this, happy birthday to you. So we are going to erase the happy and to you. We're going to erase it. We don't need that. So just go to your erase. Where is the eraser option? All right, so click on eraser and increase the size of your eraser a bit, and increase the pen size as well. So we're going to erase the to you and also erase the happy. We don't need that. We don't need that. Okay, so we have this, and okay, go back to color and undo the color. So we don't need that color yet. Undo the color, click on your check mark, and now reduce the size of it. So it just have a birthday. But look at what we're going to do, guys. We're going to go to texture, and I'm going to use a gold texture for this. So just click OK. I will share all of these resources with you. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So we've given the image, or as I can put it, the birthday calligraphy a texture. Now what you need to do is to go to size and reduce the size, step down the size a bit, Okay, and position it here. So we can use this font. Okay, let's copy this. So we want to maintain the same font and write, just write glorious. So it's glorious birthday. Okay, glorious birthday. I did not do that, my God. So now write glorious in capital letters and leave it to that. So we have glorious here, and then we're going to reduce the size further to just about 30. Then we'll bring it closer to the birthday. Go to your curve. So make sure that you are on text editing. The text is highlighted. We are now on text editing options, and we're playing around now with curve. So we're going to apply some curve, bend it to the right by up to 10 degrees or 10% as I can put it. And use your relative position now to plumb it and make sure that everything is well in place. So we have glorious birthday. But we're not going to leave these guys. We are not going to leave this like this, guys. What we're going to do now is to add some write-ups, to wish her a happy birthday. So we're going to go to text now, and on new text we are double tapping tack to put a birthday wish. So we're going to write, wishing you a very pleasant and eventful birthday. So right now you can just put in your own wish. It depends the person you are writing to. If you are writing to your friend, you are writing to your wife, you are writing to your sister, you know what to put. Every person has its own wish that you write for. There are no unique wishes. But right now we're going to use wishing you a very pleasant and eventful birthday. H like fine wine. So this is a randomly picked birthday wish. H like fine wine. My stupid keyboard is already telling me to put H like fine girl. I did not say I want to put H like fine girl. I said H like fine wine, this auto type. Alright, so after putting all of this, click OK to proceed. So we now have wishing you a very pleasant and eventful birthday. H like fine wine. We're going to change the font combination or the font choice for that write-up into something different. So I'm going to go to my font, and we're going to alternate the font now to Trajax. So we are going to use Trajax for that text, for that write-up. Go to size and play around with this size. Leave it to just about 20, but then break the paragraph into 3. Then we can position it here. Alright, let's reduce the size once again to just about I think 17 is okay. So break it into 3 lines, and we should make sure that everything falls into 3 lines. And perfect. So that is that for the wish that we wanted to include in the design. So everything is set. We're wishing our blessing Chisom a glorious birthday, a very pleasant one at that, and an eventful birthday celebration. Also telling her to age like fine wine. Of course, the birthday comes up on the 15th of December. Like I promised, all the resources I've used for this design will be shared in the video description through a link. So please check the link, download it, and if you want to replicate this, it's still cool. Okay, so thank you guys for staying with us today and for learning with us. We are hoping to see you in our next set of tutorial. But as you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's still your boy Tons Graphics. Thank you so much for the massive love. We're using a name from Nigeria, Blessing Chisom, for this birthday design. So shout out to all our fans from Nigeria, especially if your name is Chisom. Let us know in the comment section. Hoping to see you soon. Please Thanks for watching.